All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something our brains do constantly, something fascinating, but also kind of tricky. It's this unstoppable drive we have to find patterns in, well, everything.
I mean, think about it for a second. You've done this, right? You look up at the sky and out of nowhere, just a random puff of cloud, you see a face. It just pops out at you.
Or how about this one? You're listening to a song and wow, the lyrics just hit you. It feels like they were written for you, about exactly what you're going through, right at that very moment.
And then there's seeing a random number, maybe the same one a few times in a day, and you get that little whisper in your head. Wait a second. This can't be a coincidence. This has to be a sign. Look, if you said yes to any of that, you're not weird. At all. You're just human. Because this is what our brains are built to do. They're meaning-seeking machines, constantly trying to find order in the chaos and connect the dots. So, in this explainer, we're going to get into the story of that very trait. We'll see how this meaning-seeking machine literally helped us survive as a species, but also how in today's world it can sometimes get us into trouble.
And to really get why our brains are like this, we've got to go back, way, way back.
Yeah, we're talking tens of thousands of years ago. Imagine the world our ancestors lived in. It was a place filled with uncertainty and some very, very real dangers. So picture this. You're one of them, walking through the tall grass. Suddenly, you hear a rustle in the bushes. Is it just the wind, or is it a predator? In that split second, your brain has to make a life or death calculation. So what's the winning play here? It's simple. You hear the sound. You immediately assume the worst. It's danger. You bolt, and you live. Now, what if you were wrong, and it was just the wind? Okay, you wasted a little energy. Big deal. But if you were right, you just saved your own life. And that right there, that's the key. That's the evolutionary pressure cooker. Over countless generations, the brains that survived were the ones that were hypersensitive to patterns. It was always better to see a predator that wasn't there than to miss the one that was. So, fast forward to today. Here's the catch. We're still running that ancient survival software, but on modern hardware, in a completely different world. A world where, let's be honest, most of the time, the rustle in the bushes is just the wind. And this whole tendency, it actually has a name. It's called apophenia. You can think of it as our brain's default setting. Connect unrelated things to find a pattern. It doesn't really care if the pattern is real or not. A really common form